I asked you this last time you were here too. I think it was a year ago since last stream we did in person. Is like, what is your day to day like? I'm very like fascinated by like if someone did like a following Nick Fuentes documentary.
You
Like,
should do like a Hub's life.
Oh yeah, that guy. Man, don't even get me started on that. When we went over the Hub's life thing. Yeah, you know, let's just not even go there. Okay, I'm going there on my next Rumble stream. I'm talking about Hub's life, and I'm exposing how you stole that from me. I hated Hub's life first.
what is that?
Hub's life is that TikToker that says normalize the norm, and he says, you know, I make my fucking coffee, and I go to my gay job, and my dog's gay, and my grass is fake. And
I want to play that. Is that on your Twitter, Keith?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Yeah, it's got 30 million impressions. They
Hubs?
belong to me. Those are my impressions. Hub's life. Hubs.life.
I didn't put his name in. If you just
We're going there.
go to my profile and go to media, you'll find it.
Okay. But yeah, you hate this guy. He's like,
I hated him first.
The guy has like 500,000. What is it? 500,000 followers
But
on
you
TikTok?
know that I hate
see,
him.
where
You
is it?
know
There
that
you
he's
go.
my nemesis. It's this guy.
this is the opposite of Nick Fuentes' life.
That's
The complete opposite. He got a similar mustache, similar drip.
Nick sleeps from 9 to 5.
Look at him.
That lunch is great.
Yeah.
This is why music is haram.
It's a great song.
But listen to the music. Hold on, I gotta interrupt it. You see why like all the lyrics, especially like white people music, is just like advocating for simping. Every move you take, every step you
White
take.
music is simping.
It is.
Dude,
Black music is Satanism, but white music is. Did you hear the lyric? He just said every.
I know the song.
It's just stalker shit.
You're like
It's
all
some
black
school
music
shooter
is
shit.
about sex.
I know it's all bad. It's all about sex and Satanism. It's
Mozart,
working.
Mozart.
What? No, but like white indie music is like it's just like I miss you so much.
Yeah, I agree.
I
There's a
need
lot
you
of,
to
like,
breathe.
Pussy worship music, like
Yeah.
Blink 182. If you like Blink 182, you're a. That's like the biggest pussy worship. Pop punk, kill yourself. Well, I don't know. Can we say that on Rumble? Well, don't do that. But you
In
know,
Minecraft.
it's just total like pussy worship, pathetic music. But anyway, so I guess we're doing it about Hub's life. So I've hated this guy for like a year and a half. Me and Keith are in this group chat, and I follow him on TikTok. I post his TikToks every day, and I'm like shitting on his life and who he is. Keith takes one of the videos, tweets it out, and says, "Oh, this guy's got a horrible life," and gets 30 million impressions on Twitter. And then he pretends like he didn't get it from me.
But like, well, I mean, he kind of looks like you guys.
No.
Chad, doesn't he look like a combination of Keith and Nick Fuentes?
Well, okay, maybe a combination.
If we put them together, I mean, what's to hate about him? He's like, he's doing his workout.
Here's what's to hate, okay? And this is
I
where
don't get the level of hate.
this is where Keith gets it wrong.
Nick takes it too far on this guy.
No.
And he's got his dog.
Hear me out, okay? Everybody said, Keith says, "Oh, well, I hate this guy because, you know, his job is not worthwhile." That's what people are saying. They're saying, you know, he's got this bland life. That's not my problem. My problem is everything about him is fake and unexceptional. Like, you know, for example, his grass, his lawn isn't real. It's fake grass. He has AstroTurf lawn. His dog isn't a real dog.
It's not a real dog?
It's not. No, it's like a fake gay dog. Look at that gay dog. That
It's a
dog
cute
is a
dog.
homosexual. That's
I
like his
I the
wife's dog.
I like the dog.
That's
I like
like a
the dog.
woman's dog.
It's a Labradoodle.
You know what the dog's name is? Benny. Benny, like you're a man. Benny with a gay poodle dog.
Name him Spike or something.
Fake dog, fake lawn. His wife doesn't even cook for him. He makes these factor meals in the microwave. Look at this shit. That's a fake quesadilla.
It's a quesadilla.
Fake quesadilla, fake lawn, fake dog. He works in HR. That's a fake job.
That is a
Human
fake
resource.
job.
Fake job. Then he comes home. His house is gray. He's got the gray interior like everybody has. Fake house. He lives in Dallas in a suburb. Fake fucking city. His wife won't give him a child. I guess she's pregnant now, but she didn't give him a child. She doesn't go in the videos. Fake fucking wife. When he goes out to lunch, you know what he says? He says, "I got to hit my spot." You know what a spot is? Chili's. That's his spot. That's not a spot. Chili's? That's a fake restaurant where you order fake sliders and drink fake beer with your fake friends in a fitted cap. He goes out on Friday and wears Lululemon and like a microfiber shirt, athleisure, when you go out on a Friday to see a movie. Fake fucking clothes.
Do you understand why he's so passionate about this?
Because he has the vaccine stare? I mean, he's kind of got this like vapid...
He's fake! He's a fake human being.
How does that affect you personally?
It's upsetting. It's offensive. This is offensive to human beings. This is offensive to people. It's like you said, I'm a real human being. You know, I don't like the sunlight, and I sleep from 9 to 5, and I'm a real guy. This guy's fake. He goes home and, like, puts on Disney Plus while he eats a Factor meal and drinks fucking beer. You know what he calls beer? A cold snack.
Oh, no.
I'm going to drink a cold snack.
That's bad.
Like... So this guy's just like...
So what's the alternative for white guys? Because I can't, you know, from my point of view, he is like, this is you guys combined. What do white guys do? You know, he's just like going to work. He's not really bothering anyone. He pets his dog, jerks off in the shower, and then goes back to work. Well,
here's what I'm saying. Like, we need to start cultivating like a real life. Like, you know... People should live in a real building made with real materials, made with wood, and there's crown molding inside the rooms, and everything's not gray. Everything has character. The furniture's real. It's made to last. He should care about things like food. Make real food. Have your wife do the grocery shopping and have her cook you real food, not microwave food. And when you go out on a Friday, don't wear athleisure. Wear something nice. Wear nice fitted clothes that you got tailored, that you bought, and it's tasteful. Not this vest I see everywhere. All white guys wear the...
What's wrong with the vest?
The vest with the... Everyone wears that. He got it because everyone has it.
Right, maybe he wants to blend in.
Yeah, and I hate
that.
it.
Looks like a healthy smoothie.
Look at this.
Yummy.
Starting your breakfast with one of
Yummy.
those pretty greens every day.
He's zipping up, ready for the day, 7 a.m. Get to it. Productive member of society.
Gay car, white crossover.
What, a Grand Cherokee? That's an American Jeep.
White, but it's white though. That's a white girl car. You got it in white? Get a black car. What?
Okay. You only use a 10-minute commute. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He should walk.
Look at him.
He's taking the elevator. Okay.
Look at him with the Stanley Cup.
Wipes the...
Look at the look in his face.
Yeah, that's what I agree with you on.
Look at him.
It is the look.
It's a non-look. It's
He's like it's prey eyes. He's like, please don't kill me.
Please don't hurt.
I hope no one kills me.
The vest looks warm. The shirt fits.
It's horrible.
Well, you don't like the color palette?
I just hate that vest look. Everyone has that. That's horrible.
Okay, he takes lunch. Let's see what he eats.
Chili's! Chili's! Cold snack!
Yeah, what he eats in this is
yeah, look at this
video. He gets fast food like 3 times in this video.
He does eat like shit.
Look at him.
Drinking a beer, a little Bruce
sliders.
He does eat like shit in the middle of the day. Like he must feel exhausted at 2 p.m. He's like a beer and like sliders from Chili's. He's going home. Okay, well, why does he slide the laptop in like he's inserting it into a vagina?
That's just like his thing, I guess.
Just put it in your backpack.
That's like his craftsmanship. It's like, you know,
signature.
Bringing his laptop to work.
Look at this gay dog.
The dog is like, there's no way you could hate the dog.
I absolutely hate the dog.
He patted it right on the anus, though. It seems kind of weird.
I would go Kirsty Gnome on the dog. Look at him, athleisure.
So what's a better lifestyle, like the American Psycho killing homeless people yuppie in New York lifestyle,
That'd
or
be
this
preferable.
guy?
No, but just someone like, you know, for example, I have friends and they're really into like clothes, they're really into coffee. They care, you know, they have like a coffee machine, like one of those cappuccino machines, because they care that the coffee is artisanal, that it's right. They care about their clothes. They drive a stick shift 1974 car, you know, because they care about how the car looks. Their life is colorful. It's real materials from the earth, made by craftsmen. They walk, they care about the food. This guy, everything in his life is depressing. It's not even that he has a depressing job. Chili's, they charge you $25 for sliders. You could go to any like Mexican restaurant in Texas and get like an authentic burrito for half the price. And it's more inspiring than Chili's fucking bloomin' onion or whatever gimmick they have, you know, endless appetizers. It's revolting. It's offensive to any real human being.
He is very angry, though. I mean, like, You've been months bashing poor people on your show. That's the thing.
fair.
Is like he hates poor people. I checked the chat today. He's in the pool at his hotel, and you know what he's ranting about? How much he hates rich people. And so it's like, who's left? Like,
Wait, what's wrong with poor people?
Well, I think that everybody like ennobles the poor. Everyone, you know, you look at rich people as evil and poor people as so great. A lot of poor people are dumb. Like a lot of poor people are poor because they're dumb, and a lot of them are unrefined and simple. And in some ways, that's good. I mean, you know, poor people can be good people, but a lot of them have become tasteless and vulgar and crass. You know, they go to these things and they go woohoo. You know, they go to a concert and they go woo. And I just hate that.
Nick donated $20. SNEAKO, if Muslims are permitted to read books, while also avoiding books that glorify drug use and other sins, why couldn't they listen to music while avoiding sinful music?
Yeah, there's level for how
Any
bad the
thoughts
music
on
is.
circumcision? Is it?
There's levels to how bad the music is. But you bring up concerts, for example. I mean, like, this goes back to it. Like, where do people listen to music and gatherings? They go to concerts and festivals, like, where people all do drugs in a field and it's muddy. And
I'm saying even some more innocent, like an Oliver Anthony concert. You get a bunch of white
hate
people,
that
guy.
white people wearing flip flops and cargo shorts, and they got a tattoo on the back of their calf, and they're fucking fat and bald, and they go woohoo! They raise their cheap beer.
that sounds
Woohoo!
worse than a festival.
I know. I hate. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, we
even
agree.
something because you're talking about drug use. I'm saying you don't even need drugs for it to be offensive. You know, put some real shoes on. Put some socks and shoes on when you leave the house. You know, don't get fat.
why do you hate rich people?
I just don't. They have this kind of like carefree, like aloofness, and I'm talking about like yuppies, like specific yuppies. You know, but that's a whole other. I haven't developed that doctrine yet.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Eric.
So where do white people go to? Where do they fit in culturally? Because you don't like the vest white people. You know, like the concept, the Oliver Anthony white people, very cringe. They got really mad. I've never got more hate from Rumblers than when I was shitting on Oliver Anthony.
Yeah, same.
Bro, people
They
were
love him.
so mad at me. Like, on Rumble, like, "Oh, America!" They love this guy. And I'm like, what happened to him? And they started shaking hands with all the Zionists. And it was very clearly just a psyop. But
Didn't he turn out to be like a communist as well? Like,
Yeah.
he's just
Bernie
a faggot.
Sanders
Like, I mean, I don't know why people leave. He was just whining about being poor. He was just a poor dude. Like, I'm so broke and I'm so poor. So where do white people fit in culturally?
Farid Luco donated $20.
You recognize this
Poor
guy?
people used to have dignity. Nick knows.
It's true.
Okay, you donate $20 to that. So, country white people cringe. Yuppie white people cringe. What do white people do?
I like old school Catholic, like ethnics from the big cities like New York or Chicago, because they actually brought culture to, and America had culture before that, but to me, that is like what defines, like Chicago is the great American city. We have cathedrals, we have great architecture, we have great food, we have like an ethnic identity. And, you know, the problem with the South, here's the irony. The South used to have culture. The South used to have the closest thing to an aristocracy in America.
The Confederate flag.
Well, and their plantation estates, they had these beautiful houses, they had a beautiful aristocratic life. And what has happened since Reconstruction and since deindustrialization is now you just have these like completely hollowed out towns of people that really never developed the like liftoff velocity to escape these places. And so now they've almost become a caricature of themselves. This like Walmart, you know, Appalachia, Mountain Dew thing. It's become real, and they see valor in that. They see that their poverty is noble. I don't think there's anything noble about what's going on there now. I mean, even in the country music, they take pride in. The CMA, they have drag queens at the Country Music Awards, and they take pride in the country music is pop music now. We're not talking about. Who's the one? Glenn something. Glenn, what? He's very famous.
Glenn
He sings
Beck?
Southern Nights. Glenn Campbell.
Okay.
We're not talking about Glenn Campbell. We're talking about now people that are really just kind of unrefined and unsophisticated and producing a lot of like vulgar trash.
All the country music now, it sounds like AI. I can't find the video. Yeah, I know, but if you just like look up country, it's just like white trash and, you know.
like getting porn results on Twitter, of course.
Yeah, well, yeah.
See, look at this one.
So what white
She's
Catholics?
fat and she has tattoos.
She's very
That's
fat.
gross.
Yeah. It's like a black culture infiltrated white people. So what do you mean, like the mafia, like Italian, Chicago, like the Al Capone type white,
Not
like
even because
Goodfellas?
I would say that even Italians were almost like some of the stuff that they brought was kind of tacky. You know, like there's this, you know, we call them grease balls, like Italians that are really Italian. You say, oh, that's some real grease ball shit. And so there, you know, the ethnics need to assimilate a little bit. I would say even like waspy types, even like very liberal waspy types, even a guy like Joe Biden, I guess he's Irish, but to me, he represents, even though I disagree with his politics, he represents a better version of whiteness than the kind of like crass Republicans from the South.
What, the aviators and the...
Yeah, and
what
they're
is
like
it?
these Pentecostals where they're doing this charismatic Christianity. They're running around in circles. Like Joe Biden represents a better version of whiteness than whatever that
He reminds
is.
me. I saw this movie last night. I don't know if you've seen it.
Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke. It's good. He kind of looks like the prison guards from this. It's like I was watching this last night. It's like it must suck to be a modern white guy because you see these old movies and when you guys are really in charge and it's completely like there's no specific white identity in America anymore. Like this used to, you got to see guys like, when's the last time you even seen a white actor like this?
Yeah.
I can't even remember, like Bruce Willis, maybe
Yeah.
in Die Hard,
Mm-hmm.
or John Rambo. What's his name?
Sylvester
Sylvester Stallone from Rocky. There's not even like now it's who is it? Timothy Chalamet.
Mhm.
Is he Jewish?
I would say Robert Downey Jr. was the last one.
Yeah,
You know?
Iron Man, and then he died, and then that was a symbol of
And now
that.
they have Black Ironheart, the girl
Mm.
who takes his place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
now it's Zendaya that's in charge.
It's
Yeah,
Tom
look
Holland.
what
and-
they're doing with Tom Holland and Timothy Chalamet. It's
Mhm.
like every movie, they're like race mixing, they're with Zendaya.
Mhm. Tom Holland's race mixing. Oh, that's the Spider-Man guy, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and then they're effeminate and stuff like that. The idea like of a white guy in a movie, Paul Newman here could eat 50 eggs in jail. That's over. You know, the white guys need a superhero.
Yes.
You guys need somebody, and I think that's why like guys like you and Zerka are popular because there's none of them in movies whatsoever that's being able to take the lead.
That's why they hate. That's one of the reasons they hate Trump, because Trump is like a white superhero. He represents white excellence. He's a billionaire. He's got his name on a golden skyscraper. Supermodel wife, doesn't take shit from anybody. Aura, goes to a rally, goes to a fight, lights up the room. So and Strickland too. I mean, like a lot of these fighters. I know you got kind of beef with him, but I feel like that's why people gravitate towards the fighters, because the fighters are like kind of the last expression of white power in a way. I
mean, he used to go to like white power.
Well, yes.
Yeah, he actually was. Actually, yeah, that's good. I want to bring that up because that's why so many people identify with Sean Strickland. But he's close to the truth. I want to see when he actually gets there. Yeah. Sean Strickland tweeted, "I'm so sick of seeing foreign flags in America. I don't get it. You left your country to come to the USA, and yet you still rep what you fled. The worst is Hispanics born in America flying a Mexican flag. Where is your loyalty? Just go back. Enjoy your foreign flag."
I agree with the sentiment, but...
Didn't he tweet something the other day about the protests? That it was allowed when it was BLM, and as soon as it was anti-Israel, it was shut down?
There's no way that was Sean
That
Strickland.
was Dan Bilzerian.
Yeah, that was Dan Bilzerian. He's finally speaking
I think he
about
tweeted something similar, though, Strickland. I know
Did he?
I saw Jake Shields. In the
Zero
report.
chance. He sang "Therapy's Gay." Therapy's gay. Yeah, no, he didn't say that. But Dan Bilzerian did speak about that. He's good friends with Jake Shields and them. I got to meet Dan Bilzerian in Vegas. He's a great guy. I don't want to speak too much about what he believes in because I don't want to like, ruin his money. But Dan Bilzerian said it's okay to burn down police stations and loot cities in protest, but if you criticize Israel, you get arrested. Got it. And more people are waking up, but they need Dan Bilzerian could be that guy. He could be like an example of like a white. Where's he holding? No, it's not a gun, but you need guys like that. You need white people to stand up. But Sean Strickland, I mean, he's been very critical of Muslims, and he's been like very pro-Israel and stuff. So it gets lost in the sauce. But there's an avenue for a white guy to take charge again.
You know who's a disappointment is Jackson Hinkle, because he would totally fit that bill because he's like a young, handsome white guy. but he wants to go and cuck for like brown people, and he wants to follow Haas around and sniff that guy's farts and talk to brown people about communism. Like, he would be an example of somebody who could, I think, fight for white people, but he doesn't believe in the white race. He doesn't believe in Jesus. Fundamentally, not even really an American. So,
I mean, what's that emoji in his bio? What is this?
it's an American flag, but
What's
I
this
mean,
That's the Orthodox Church.
that's
Isn't it?
oh yeah, the Orthodox cross.
Okay.
But he doesn't even really. I mean, I talked to him privately. He admitted he only did it to support Russia, and he's posting shit like this. I mean, what is this like? Is this like when he was kneeling for George Floyd in 2020, but with Palestine? I mean, we don't need shit like that. So I wish people, but that's the problem. The only way that white guys can speak out is if they do so in a way that is kind of pandering to black victims or in a ecumenical way towards other races. And you know, that's why the only kind of white revanchism you're going to get is going to be from the right. You're only going to get it from like a fascist white guy. I hate to say this because I don't want to like, this might hurt his reputation or whatever, but I see that in like John McEntee. You know John McEntee?
No, who's that?
You've definitely seen him on TikTok. He's the Right Stuff dating app.
I don't go on TikTok. Who is this guy?
I'm sure if you look up the Right Stuff dating app,
The
he's
Right
on
Stuff?
TikTok, yeah. And he does these videos where you'll recognize
You know
him
this
when
guy,
you see
Keith?
him.
No.
You pull it up.
Nothing's coming up.
You probably have to put in his name.
Maybe you look it up on TikTok. Oh yeah, do that. Right Stuff. You just missed it. Here it is.
This?
That one. Yeah, the verified one. Right there. So I don't know if you could go, maybe there's, oh no, they don't have TikToks posted.
It's a bunch of colored women.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. What can we search? Ask the
A
chat.
fat lady.
Okay, but I'm talking about the guy that runs it.
John McEntee. Somebody link something.
Yeah, somebody link it.
I'll just search it up.
Or find it on TikTok.
Keith saw, I was scrolling on Twitter while you were speaking, and then porn came up, like literally like mid monologue. But John McEntee.
McEntee. There you go.
Oh, he's a politician.
Yeah, but you got to look him up on TikTok.
Oh, this guy, yeah.
Yeah, but you've seen his face.
Yeah.
Pull up.
I've never
if
seen
you
him
pull him
before.
up on Google Images. No, trust.
I don't know if I'm not logged
I
in on
don't think that's
TikTok.
it. Here, go back. Go on just like Google Images. And you'll see him. Click on his. Yeah, I'm sure
He
you've
looks
seen
like
the guy.
Jackson Hinkle.
Okay, but well, whatever. But this guy's like 6'3". He was a quarterback. He was in the Trump administration. Trump loves him. He does these TikToks. He's talked about Israel. I was actually a little surprised. He talked a little bit critically about Israel. To me, that is like the picture of white American revanchism. Not some guy that's saying, oh, these poor brown people, oh, I'm like, you know, the cops are kneeling on the Palestinian's neck. Oh, I'm kneeling for George Floyd. Like a white, tall, good-looking Trump supporter who's criticizing Israel a little bit, says that Israel got TikTok banned. Like, this is our guy.
This is your guy. How old is he?
I think he's got to be early 30s.
Okay.
He was 28 when he got in the Trump admin.
Don't be careful not to endorse him too much, then he might lose some credibility. Like they might try to.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying I think that compared to Jackson Hinkle, because they do kind of look similar. You're right. This is where we need to go in that direction rather than this other shit.
Do you have that problem in Ireland as well? Because we were speaking about that the name Mohammed is pretty much taken over Ireland. I don't know if that's a fake statistic, but I heard that Mohammed is the most popular male name in Ireland now.
Just one part of Ireland. It's actually the part I'm from, Galway. But yeah, no, the immigration is getting bad there. We actually do have someone like that speaking up though, because Conor McGregor last year has like totally embraced like savior of Ireland, like warrior mentality. He actually deleted a tweet yesterday or the day before that was basically like a Fed post where he's like, "We are ready to engage. Just give us the word."
Was that recently?
Yeah, just a couple of days ago.
Oh.
We are ready to engage.
Yeah. You'd have to find the exact word, but it was basically along the lines of, Fed post any minute now. We're gonna go activate. But he was posting stuff around the time of the riots in Dublin last year as well. He was like, burn everything, like liquidate all the properties being used to transport these migrants. Got in a lot of trouble over that. The usual stuff. He had to back down a little bit because I think he suffered some kind of deplatforming, because he's trying to build a business empire as well. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you know, like we mentioned, Jake Shields. You have a lot of guys come out of the MMA world that, you know, they're just not susceptible to any political correctness. I mean, that's a good thing about like martial arts culture spreading, like young guys getting into it.
Yeah,
Seems-
Zuckerberg too, getting into there.
Yeah, it seems to be an environment for that kind of thing. And also, they can't really be cancelled. Like, Dana White has a total kind of laissez-faire attitude to that stuff. Like, if someone gets to the level of Conor McGregor, like, he's building a business empire, you can cancel his businesses. Canceling the man, Conor McGregor, is quite difficult at that level.
Kind of impossible.
Mm.
I want to see one of those guys speak about Zionism, because if they really are allowed to push free speech to its limits, then you would have seen somebody speak about this, but you don't really see it get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Jake Shields has been doing pretty good.
But
I
he's
mean,
not an active fighter
He's
anymore.
retired, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's obviously a lot more leeway there. But yeah, I mean, who knows what we'll see in the next few years. I'm sure a lot of these guys follow Jake. They see this stuff. Like I said, there's an environment of that within the MMA world. Like, I know guys that run gyms that are in these circles. And like, I think our kind of worldview is just kind of commonplace there now. It's spread with a lot of the kind of red pill stuff as well, the grind set stuff. I think just young guys, you know, they're kind of past political correctness at this point. There's definitely a space for something there.
Oh, here's this guy's TikTok that you were talking about. Okay. And they're saying like other Muslim fighters are speaking about it, but I want to see some.
I can't afford a home.
Oh, I did see this guy.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about.
Groceries are way too expensive. My entire neighborhood is filled with homeless people. Best I can do is ban TikTok.
Yeah, that got a lot of views too. 19 million.
He did one recently where he said he kind of like throws in a little barb at Israel here and there, and he's gone on interviews and said that the reason they're banning TikTok is because, you know, young people are not supporting Israel as much. And he says that everybody's saying, well, TikTok is pushing that. He goes, no, they just don't like Israel anymore. So I look at a guy like this. This is a very important point I'm making. A guy like Jackson Hinkle, like I said, I think that's like a safe version of white masculinity where you're unproblematic to black and brown people. You're unproblematic to the political left. And I think fundamentally that is not real white masculinity. It's got to assert, you know, our own racial identity.
White saviorism. Isn't
Yeah.
It? Well, yeah, it's kind of funny as well how you get a guy like Inkel, and it is always like the certain kind of white guy that rises to the top of these, you know, anti-colonial or pro-Palestine movements. It's like even within that kind of meritocracy, like they want the white savior. They love like having the Jackson Hinkle character front and center. But yeah, it is. It's like it is kind of pathetic that that's what you like direct your masculinity towards. It's like he was defending Julius Malema and the white genocide chants. You know, it's like.
In South Africa, yeah, because, well, you know, the other guys are global capital, hegemonic capital. So, yeah, it's got to come from the right wing.
It's like you can play the tough guy online. Like, he does that a lot. Like, you can go on and, like, call people faggots and act tough or whatever. But it's like, if you're, like, that cooked that you're, like, defending people, like, chanting white genocide, it's just, I don't know. The whole charade just falls apart.
You want a white guy that can't show up to a college protest.
That's right.
Based.